Whew, well then. Alright. Well, in this spot, let me have a gander. Let me rearrange everything, level people up, heal people, go shopping, and then, and only then shall we venture back into the labyrinth. I need a light spell, but presumably someone will learn one. Stumbling around in the darkness, it's not my idea of a good time. Hello, the flame! My goodness. The situation has been stabilized, and yes, as it turns out, you can reorder the team. You can shunt them around, you can reposition them, and you don't have to have the game freeze. Shocking, I know. Presumably the problem was with me mousing over something and then using the keyboard to select things. So it was double selected and it just spazzed out. If I were to take a stab at what the problem might have been under the surface. Either way, I do have Timmy over here, my warrior. Actually, let's inspect them properly. Why not? Where do we inspect them? I think in the tavern, into Gilgamesh's tavern. Change, add, remove, recruit, change position. No. Actually, no. The training, can I inspect them over here? Edit, delete, inspect roster, there we go. It can be, because you hypothetically can set it to be as difficult as the original, you can set it to be exactly as the original, but I've decided to go with all of the modern improvements that they have made, all of the quality of life features that they have added, and so on and so forth. So presumably it'll be a smidgen more merciful. There's a lot of settings you can hypothetically turn on or off depending on your preferences, so I might have an easier time. Anyway, let's have a gander yet again at my team over here. We have Irei, the good dwarf fighter, Krur, the good dwarf fighter, Timmy, the good human fighter. This is the front row. We have Kfelan, the good elven mage over here. I have a gnome priest in Utlau, and then there's Ulia, the neutral halfling thief. My chest opener. They are equipped with stuff, and they are about to level up. Some of them are about to learn spells and such. Let's go through that. Arguably the most exciting bit. We need to visit the inn. And there we go. I can expect characters when entering the inn, of course. But, first of all, yeah, let's go through them in order. Let's level them up, and then I don't know whether they need to rest when they level up or whether leveling up heals them. Let's see. Timmy, level up, rest and recover, or inspect. Level him up. 2 new attribute points and 7 points of HP. That's rather impressive. Okay. Okay, let's think about this. What do I give him points in? He's got 18 points of vitality, which is pretty nifty. And on warriors, I tend to prioritize vitality and strength. On some of these people, I prioritize the strength. I think, well, I have 3 warriors. So on one of them, I picked strength over vitality, on the remaining 2, vitality over strength. And guess what? You probably can tell which guys I've prioritized vitality on and who I prioritize strength on. So there's that. Other than that, I guess we could go into luck. Agility helps with initiative, from what I recall. Right? Can I get an explanation of the stats? No. Well, that sucks. Well, I can't back out now. I don't think. I think I'll just give him 2 points of strength. This might make sense. Unless there's a very good reason to, I don't know, grant him luck or something. Now I think I'll roll with 2 points in strength, just like that. Confirm level up. And he's up to 8. Oh, because he got 7 more points of HP. So he's at 8 out of 24 rather than at 1 out of 24. But I'll have him rested, don't worry about that. However, that lowers Vim, which is rather unfortunate. So these are his stats. Can I right-click them to get an explanation? No. He's at 96% Vim. Which unfortunately is gonna deteriorate as time goes on. It used to be age in the original. I guess. I haven't played the original, so what do I even know? Yes, here's Ray, on whom I have prioritized strength over vitality. So 18 points of strength, 16 points of vitality so far. However, I will grant her 2 more points of... Oh, wait. 3 new attribute points. I'm sorry, 3 attribute points plus 14 hit points. So she's gonna be at 24 just like Timmy. Incredible. Let's give her even more vitality. And I still have points left over. Less vitality. She's got twice as many hit points. Does she though? She's got 10. 10 at this point, okay? Timmy's at 12. Well, got, as in received, I guess. Not has. But yes, they're gonna be even. They're gonna even out. And my goodness, the points, the points! I also get to distribute 1 more extra point. Do I want some agility? That could be handy in a warrior. Or I could grant her luck. It's not too shabby. Intellect and piety, I would just save for my non-warriors, shall we say. So, priests and wizards and possibly even thieves. Thieves probably need agility more than anything else. Ooh, agility or luck, agility or luck. That's the ones I'm torn between. I'm tempted to roll with luck just because of how multifaceted it can be. Not a lot of, yeah, I know, but it's traditional, you know, and this is one thing I don't think I can turn off. I think it might be an option. Once again, this game is full of random events, and at this point, I just have to embrace it. That's just the way this game is. It's very random, it can be very unfair. You literally have enemies that have a chance to roll to kill your character on the spot, just like that. They roll the right sort of thing, you get unlucky, away goes your character. You just have to live with that. You make a new character and send, I don't know, send him to retrieve the other character. Maybe you get to run away and resurrect the party. It's a lot of stuff that we don't appreciate these days, but once again, I'm willing to live with it. I understand that that's how things used to work back in the day. And if I didn't want something like that, well, I should have played something else. I'm going to go with the luck of agility, as insane as that may sound. Alright, Krur. I'm still pleased with the names. I took obscenely long to come up with them, but at the very least I wasn't streaming that. Hello! Alright. Vitality on 18, 3 new attribute points, 15 hit points! You know, imagine playing a fighter rolling 1 on HP. Well, sucks to be you, I guess. I know it's a flaw, I know, but I'm not saying it's... I'm conceding this. I'm perfectly willing to concede this. Look, Krur got 15 additional hit points on this level up, just like that. So he's gonna be at what, 32? Yeah, that's what's happening. I don't mind. Once again, I'm willing to deal with it. I'm willing to roll with it. I know that it might seem unfair. It is unfair to a decent extent, but... I mean, people play random games all the time. People like all sorts of features that depend purely on luck and no skill whatsoever. So, I could hypothetically... I've done this with many games. I could play this and then keep on complaining about everything being unfair every single step of the way. Or I could just roll with it. I could embrace it and derive the sort of fun this game has to offer from what it has to offer. That's what I've chosen to do for now. I've played too many games where I've just gone every single step of the way and I've complained, oh, this sucks. My goodness, I hate the way they've done it. Well, why am I playing it then? Who's forcing me? No, I'm willing to go with the randomness, as absurd as it may be from today's game design perspective, because once again, that is what I've signed up for, and that is what I'm rolling with. Okay, Krur, giving him strength unto 18. The stats are becoming quite ludicrous, and bumping up agility because I'm not being consistent. Okay, next up, Ulia, my thief. 2 new attribute points and 4 hit points. Well done, I guess. The whole land mechanic is unfun. It's literally called well, it is, but they couldn't have known back in the day. How long ago was Magic designed? I mean, they're also saddled with the back of the card design, because if you design a new card back, then your cards are gonna stand out. So they have to keep that forever. I know. Once again, it's I'm not gonna knock it for now. That's what I'm rolling with. That's one thing I'm not gonna do this time around. Okay, we have Ulia with maximum agility and maximum luck, which is glorious. I think I should grant her more vitality so she can, you know, survive an unfortunate encounter with an adult trap or something. I need her to be able to stay alive. She doesn't need intellect or piety or strength. So, 2 points in vitality. Everyone's going to have to rest, the entire damn party. I was about to say, oh, the mage and the priest did not get hurt. Yes, because if the mage or priest ever get hurt, they die. Yeah, that's why people designed completely different resource systems in other games. Since you want to be able to play a sort of a resource generating thing every single turn anyway, so let's just give people the ability, instead of mixing in a mandatory card that you may also either not draw or draw too much of. You don't want a mana screw or a mana flood. Just avoid that. If there's something you think needs to happen on a given turn, well, don't just leave it to luck. But, you know. Speaking of magic, less of a gathering sort of a thing at this point. 3 new attribute points to distribute on the mage. 4 hit points, hooray, he's all the way up to 8. 2 new arcane spell points and 2 tier 2 spell points. Sorry, 2 new arcane spell points. Just 2 tier 2 spell points. If this is random, then that is going to be absolute BS. Also, he has then 2 spells, Dilto and Sopic. I can't recall what this is. Well, it's not like I could. I am going to look them up soon enough. Okay, what do I want on this guy? He's got maximum intellect because he's the mage. Does he feel lucky? Well, does he? I could give him more vitality, but he should. I mean, yeah, he shouldn't be hit, but what if he gets hit? Well, he's probably gonna die. Maybe I should give him luck so he doesn't get hit. 3 points in luck, my goodness. Is that the way to go? Maybe I should invest in piety instead? Am I seriously maxing out luck? Yes, I am. Questionable. And no, whatever, this is my decision. I'm rolling with it. If he dies, he dies. And here's the priest Utlo. 2 new attribute points to distribute. 1 hit point. 1 hit point. He's still got more hit points than the mage. Well, he will. 3 new divines. Oh my goodness, this may be random. This is, I think this is random. How many times you get to cast spells? Okay, so 1 additional cast of a tier 1 spell and 2 casts of tier 2 spells. And here's then 3 spells. Milwa, Matu, and Manifo. He's got my piety maxed out, obviously. Let's give this man more luck. Shift is having the entire party camp, isn't it? Yes, okay, I've healed everyone, they've recovered the spell points and whatnot. Whew. Okay. We're all healed up, we're all almost ready. They've lost Vim though, obviously they have. Yes, well, the Vim is at something like 95 or whatever. It's not that bad. Could have been significantly worse. Oh my goodness, look at the number of kills on some of these people. Here's Iray leading with 20 kills. Here's Timmy with 19 kills and a single death. Whoa, Nelly. Okay. We're going shopping. Let's see what we can actually acquire. Probably not much, because we don't have a lot of money. There's the antidote to get rid of poison. A book of Badios that has a chance of being consumed. So you can keep casting the spell hypothetically, I guess, using the item, keep healing. But every single time, 1 in 4 chance it goes away. Hooray for randomness. Okay, what can Timmy get? Copper glove, 6k, not happening. Helmet, he's got a helmet. A shield, a large shield. He's got a large shield. Okay, what about armor? Ooh, I could get this man a breastplate. Yes, and almost inevitably I should. Okay. So, he's got chainmail. which is -3. This is -4. What about you, Ray? Breastplate, Krur. Breastplate, okay, but no helmet. Okay, so Timmy over here has been disadvantaged by this. I am getting him a breastplate. Will I buy it? Damn right I will. Do I equip it? Of course I do. Okay, and now we need Krur to buy. He's got a large shield, a helmet. Armor class all the way down to a nifty 2. These people are probably not gonna get hit, not that much anyway. Anything else of use? I could hypothetically sell the breastplate, presumably. Unless these people can trade items and equip something. Can I possibly trade items between the lot of them? Gift to party member. Well, let's see. I can't remember who can wield what, so I'm just going to experiment. Might as well play it safe. Gift to party member. Who will receive it? Can you equip this? Wait, what? No, no, hold on. Give it to Ulya. And Ulya cannot equip it. The mage almost inevitably cannot equip it. Oh, I had a spell shield! No! Damn it! See, this is why you inspect the inventory first. Oh. Wait! It's a magical shield that hasn't even been identified yet! Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, identify. The shield. Well, what is it? It's a small shield. Really? That's all it is? I can't believe this. Yeah, small shield -2 AC. Oh, what a waste. Okay, so I have spell... wait, did I just... Do I have a spell helmet? Oh, yes, I found stuff in the... Oh, I found items in the maze. And instead of equipping them, instead of trading them between people... Yes, it's like D&D, Thaco and so on. The lower your score in terms of... it's to hit armor class 0, essentially. How the hell is Timmy? Okay, he's got a chainmail? Yes, he does. Oh, because I gave the breastplate away. Okay, let me go back to the stall and juggle items. Hold on, which screen can you actually move items around on? This is mildly annoying. Give the breastplate to... Give to party member. Give it to Timmy. Timmy, equip the breastplate. Okay. I'm gonna give the chainmail to Utla, who will not be able to use it. Will he? Won't he? Hold on. Oh, he can equip it! Okay, the priest has the breastplate equipped. The chainmail is useless. Does he have a small shield? No, he doesn't. Well, hold on. So the shield may be useful yet. I'm giving the small shield to Utlau, who's gonna... wait, no, he's got a large shield. Never mind. The mage presumably cannot equip a shield at all. But let's check anyway. Yeah, he cannot. What about the thief? Already has a shield. Helmets, presumably limitations on helmets for people. I wish this was displayed. I wish I could just read this instead of having to fumble about and experiment. But, you know, quality of life improvements and such. Okay, so the chainmail is There's only so many breastplates I have. Okay. The breastplate goes to Timmy. I just know that I can hypothetically equip a breastplate on the priest, even though there's no use in that. Okay, all the equipment on Timmy he can use, all the equipment on Ray she can use and is using. No helmet on Timmy. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I have a spell helmet, don't I? I may have messed up less than I originally had thought. Okay. So, everything on Timmy has been equipped, everything on Array has been equipped, everything on Krur has been equipped. It's the same set of items as well. Ulya's got a spell small shield. Other than that, everything equipped on Kfelan. Utlaf has a spell chainmail and a spell small shield. I'll go and sell them. Despite my gruesome mistake earlier on. Ugh. Selling the chainmail. And the small shield. Okay. We'll finally back in business. Let's descend into the maze. And see where we can go and what we can do. Actually, no, before I do that, I'm sorry to do this again, I need to check out the spells I've just learned. What are the spells? We have Halito, I know that one, that's just damage dealing. Mogref gives more AC on the caster, so that would be 7 points of AC on the mage, pointless. Katino is ultimately sleep. No, hold on. Yeah, it's sleep. Dumapik, the mapping spell, brilliant. That's pretty much the only thing I'll be casting off of first year, for the most part. There's the darkness spell, sweet, I guess. Enemy group, +2 AC penalty. Okay, so you make it easier for all guys to hit the group. Useful. Supik, glass. Target caster, -4 AC. Sopik bends like around the caster, causing them to become transparent by reducing the chance of being hit by monsters. Okay, so I could hypothetically cast Mogref and Sopik on the mage to give him a better AC class. I don't feel the need to buff this guy. If he dies, he dies. Except, of course, that I have 2 casts, so what am I gonna do? Presumably I'm gonna use Darkness from tier 2. And from tier 1, mostly Dumapik. Utlov has Kalki, so the blessing for the party, minus agency on everyone. The healing spell, the best one, some damage dealing. The light spell, oh my goodness. Cast light, reveal secret doors. Milwa creates a softly glowing light that follows the party and reveals secret doors. The spell lasts only a short while. Brilliant! This is what we need, the Milwa spell. Go everywhere, reveal everything. Okay, there's Porfik, the shield spell. Fall caster for encounter, okay. Matu. Target party, -2 AC, bonus for party for encounter. Okay, fair enough, I know this one. It's just a party buff, but only lasts a single encounter. Can be really useful, and I'll only use it if I encounter really strong enemies, obviously enough. Target enemy group, sleep effect on monster group. Manipha compels most of the monsters in a group to fall suddenly still. Difficult to resist. Affected monsters are easier to hit, and successful attacks do double damage. Okay, this is a nice debuff. So, 2 buffs I have over here. The light spell that I will be using a lot. And from this guy, the darkness debuff. Right, let's enter the maze. And try to figure out exactly what I intend to do. Okay, here is what I know. We start out over here at 0, 0. Where do we want to go? Because I could hypothetically look for hidden doors again. Oh, I've never gone north through here. Oh, this is what the darkness is. I can also go through here and then I get teleported to this dangerous area. I think we can take the enemies on now. And if nothing else, I'm gonna map the area out. I could also try to look for the hidden doors in every single spot I have not yet uncovered. I could head right. There might be a hidden door at the end of this corridor. Nothing. Well, there could be hidden passages through here and there. Well, all the weird humanoids and 5 bushwhackers. The weird humanoids advance. These are zombies, aren't they? They're zombies. I'm calling it right now. These are zombies. But tell you what, we're just gonna fight the weird humanoids. Fight the weird humanoids. Fight the weird humanoids. Hide in the shadows. You identify the enemies, I guess. Why can't you cast spells? What's wrong with you? This is a perfectly valid question. Why can he not cast spells? He's the mage. Okay, inspect this group. And I would say dispel undead on the first group. For the priest. Fight. A miss. She hides. Dispel sends them back into the abyss. See? Turn undead. Fight. 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 Attack from the shadows. And of course these are zombies. Ah, now my mage can cast spells. How wonderful. But I don't want to cast spells. Inspect the zombies. Tell me about those zombies. Actually, dispel undead on the zombies. Fight. Zombie misses Krur. Bushwhacker flees. Of course he does. Ulia hits Bushwhacker 1 time for 2 damage. Utlo fails to dispel a zombie. Damn it. Timmy misses the Bushwhacker. Krur hits the Bushwhacker 1 time for lemon damage. Not enough. Now Bushwhacker flees. Flees! Irei misses. Come on, people. Fail to learn anything new about the zombie. Okay, guys. Fight, fight, fight. Inspect, inspect, inspect. Fail to learn anything new. Irei is paralyzed. Zombie hits for 6 points of damage. New details about the zombie have been discovered. Well, that's rather unfortunate. I hope the effect will go away. Ow, indeed. Alright, let's head back to the original. I could... okay, how do I unparalyze her? Do I have anything that removes statuses? Being hit by that zombie is probably not the best thing I could have done. I probably should have tried to prevent that from happening. But, you know. Do we have any spells that remove these effects? This is a healing spell. No, I don't think I have any spells that remove paralysis. So, she'll just have to walk it off, I'm afraid. When do I want to cast the light spell to reveal all those hidden passageways and so on? I think as I head down this corridor. Right, well here... Camp. She's still paralyzed. Will she just stay this way? Is this permanent? Hold on, who's got the light spell? Who's got the light spell? It's the priest. Okay. Casting Milwa. Let's uncamp. A hidden passageway. On encounter. What? 5 orcs. Well, it's unfortunate for... You know what I should have repositioned? I should have put the priest where Ulya is. This might end very poorly. She's not on the back line, so she cannot hide in the shadows, parry. Learn about the orcs. I don't think there's anything new to learn about the orcs, though. The orc flees. Another orc flees. Timmy hits an orc. Another orc flees. Of course they do. Timmy gets whacked for 8 points. I know. We go through the door and... I think this might be a good point to cast Duma Pick. Oh, and I need to reposition my party members anyway. Change position. You go over here. Actually, no. Hold on. Yeah, this will have to do. What else did I want to do? What else did I want to do? Ah, yes. Go to the mage and have him cast Duma Pick. As you can see, we have been teleported. You go through this door and you get disgorged over here. Oh, and everything I have seen last time has been added. Check this out. This is incredible. So we get spat out over here. I believe when you go through this door, you get teleported back somewhere around here. Yes, will this be a dead end? I don't know. It's interesting though, isn't it? Our torch over here is glowing a different color because we're revealing it and stuff. Magnificent, yes. Oh, and there's a path through here. I've managed to blindly waltz in here, discover the lift, go around here, then I found the wizard somewhere around here. It's incredible. Or maybe, no, maybe I've teleported my way through here, then found the... I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. I think the light spell has gone away. That's not a problem. Cast the light spell again. There we go, you can tell by the color of the torch. Wait, does it go away in based on real time or based on the number of steps? Huh. Oh, and it teleported. Oh, okay, this is so not cool. Yeah, okay, now I'm over here. Apparently, you take the wrong turn, you're out. Oh, phew. Well, that was a doozy. I found myself in a room with no visible doors. Irei is still paralyzed, by the way. Maybe we should just go to the surface to, you know, get it back on her feet. Dispel the undead. You try to learn something about the undead kobolds. So actually, no, hide in the shadows. Fine. I'll have the mage inspect them. Fight. Utlau gets hit for 5. Whoa. Okay, this is getting a bit dangerous. Ulya remains hidden. Fight. Cast healing on yourself. Attack from the shadows. No, hold on. Attack. Cast healing on yourself indeed. You indeed attack from the shadows. You inspect the enemy. New details about the undead kobold have been learned. And Utlau has healed himself, thank goodness. He shouldn't be on the front lines though. We go through here, do we find anything? Yes we do. This is vaguely glowing. Every single time I move. Maybe my last, yes. An encounter! With 5 kobolds, we should be able to dispatch them. Fight, fight! Oh, Ulia has leveled up in the meantime. She's level 4 now. Do we seriously go back to town? Well, then again, we kind of have to help Iray. Her getting paralyzed so early on really doesn't help me, does it? Hide in the shadows, you learn more about the kobolds. Kobold flees, of course it does. Hits Cruel for 2 hit points, that's fine. Kobold flees. Timmy gets hit again, look at him getting whacked. Oh boy. Fails to hide and is exposed, that's unfortunate. So when you try to hide but fail, does it leave you off in a worse spot than if you don't try to hide to begin with? Okay, I think I'll look for the exit now. Oh boy, it's this. Might as well cast another Duma pick. Okay. So this is the situation. When you get teleported over here, you can go down this path, which leads you on an absolutely ludicrous wild goose chase. You can go down this path and then you just go around in a circle, or you can leave through here. These doors, I think, just teleport you back to where you came from. The only sensible door to take is the one over here. Okay, so the one down here. Southeast. Alright. I'm not gonna have this guy cast the light spell because he might need to cast the healing spell. Okay, there's a 4 undead kobolds yet again. Alright, alright, alright. They do not surprise my party, so they do not get an initial attack. Fight, fight, dispel the undead, hide in the shadows, and inspect the enemy. I should presumably cast... no, I'll actually cast spells further down the line when we encounter more powerful foes than just pathetic undead kobolds. Kobolds... well, kobold skeletons keep on dying. Attack, attack. Turn undead, attack from the shadows, and try to learn more about undead kobolds. Misses the undead kobold. Fails to learn. The kobold misses Timmy. Timmy kills the kobold. Gets whacked and dispelled. Awesome. Go back to whence you came. There's nothing on this wall. You do get spat out over there, but yeah, you can't go in. This is the way to leave. Through here. Oh, Timmy and crew have also leveled up. Intriguing. Okay, I think I might cast the... well, I know I will need to cast the light spell soon enough when we get to the darkness, so I might as well roll with that further down the line. For now, let's inspect every single wall manually. If I get attacked, so be it. I should be able to deal with the foes over here. Oh, this is not the darkness yet. Every single time I turn, that is some time that passes and allows my foes to catch us by surprise. Thankfully, the foes so far not that powerful. I thought Irae would just walk off the paralysis. I was horribly, gruesomely wrong. Oh no, I attacked the darkness. Well, this is it. This is the darkness. Wait, hold on. The darkness where? Where am I? This is a teleporter, isn't it? So we go down this path, and this is the darkness, isn't it? We just go through here. Right? I would have to cast Dumapic to be able to discover that. But we have, at some point, been teleported. This is intentionally confusing, of course. Oh boy. Well, the only sensible thing to do now is to cast the light spell. Over healing. Melwa! No, no, no. Please tell me that I can see thanks to the light. No, of course not. Why would light allow me to see things in the darkness? That would be a bit too convenient, wouldn't it? Three kobolds. I can deal with that. That much I can deal with. Yeesh. Attack, attack. Yeah, whatever, attack. Hide in the shadows, and you try to inspect the kobolds. Fully hides in the shadows. Nice, kobold flees, so there are only two left. Gets hit. Gets hit. Nothing new has been learned. Kobolds I can take on. Can I back out of this? No, I can't. So I have been teleported around, haven't I? Alright, I'm not messing around anymore. I am casting the Dumapic spell to know where the hell I am. I am here! Okay, so you go down this path and you get turned around. You enter this bit. And then you go down, forward, get teleported again. I think. Well, the only way through is forward then. More kobolds in the dark. I wish I could get rid of the darkness. It's really not helping. Attack, attack, attack. Hide in the shadows. Inspect. Kobold flees. 2 left. Kobold flees. 1 left. Utla misses the kobold. Kobold misses Timmy. Good stuff. Ulya remains hidden. Attack, attack, attack. Attack from the shadows. Inspect. Ulya misses. Timmy kills the kobold. Nothing new has been discovered about the kobold. Utlau has leveled up. So has Kfelan. Irae hasn't because, you know, she's been paralyzed this entire time. Here's the wizard! Hey, wizard! Hey on, strangers! Wizardry is a game of patience, I see. Well, thankfully I am a patient man. Hello? Can we unparalyze this lady? She got hit by a zombie once. Well, now I know. Whenever someone gets paralyzed, I have to go to the temple, I guess. Welcome back, Irae. Let's go to the inn. And reposition her so she takes the place of Utlau. And the next person in line should be Utlau, so she takes Irae's place or someone else's place if things go awry. which they apparently tend to. However, good news, they've leveled up again. My goodness. It just keeps happening. Well then, let's visit the inn like any good party should. What have I actually learned, if anything? I haven't really cast spells. I don't think I'll really be even visiting the tavern. In fact, I think I'll just have Utlao... why can't he cast from here? Yeah, I think I should just heal Timmy and be on my way. We're doing rather fine. But yes, let's level these people up. Timmy! Level up. 2 new attribute points. Speaking of random, plus 19 hit points. Good rolls, good times, good times. That's my frontliner. Maybe I should give him more luck instead of strength, so, you know, he doesn't get paralyzed like Iray just did. Maybe he needs more agility to be able to dodge those attacks. I don't know. Strength is pretty nice on these people, but I'm beginning to suspect that some agility wouldn't do them much harm. So yes, I am giving him agility. Krur. Well, he gets a single additional hit point this level up. You win some, you lose some. But 3 new attribute points, so that's good. Let's give this guy more agility. Iray doesn't get a level up for obvious reasons. Here's Utlao. Oh wait, on level up he restores his little spell slots. 3 new attribute points, 1 hit point. I'll take the hit point. New attribute points, you say, eh? New attribute points. Well, could give him more vitality. Vitality, agility, or luck. Not gonna invest in intellect or strength on him. Yeah, I mean, look at Timmy over here with 43 hit points. Meanwhile, Iray has a nice, cool, crisp max of 24. Yeah, and does my mage at 8. Okay. I'll give Utlao luck. Actually, luck is useful, more useful on Iray. No, let's give him luck. Let's give him luck. Vitality wouldn't be half bad, but I'm investing in luck. Ulia over here, level up. She's got maximum luck and agility, so let's not even bother with that. Let's give her more vitality. A single new attribute point, 5 hit points. I'll take that. It's not like I have a choice in the matter, but I will take it. You will note that the priest and the mage did not get any new spell slots, spell points, anything. They just refreshed the ones they had. Okay. 2 new attribute points, 5 more hit points. Curious. Alright. He's got maximum intellect. What do I even invest in on this guy? Probably not vitality, probably luck. Agility wouldn't be a bad choice either. Let's go with luck. Alright. Out of sheer curiosity, let's inspect these characters to see if they have all of those spell slots restored. Fall 2 and 5-2. Yes, they have all the spell casts available to them right now. Curious, so the only thing I hypothetically could do is check if I can buy any interesting items over here at Boltak's trading post. I don't think I really can. I guess the only vaguely interesting item from the list is, yeah, the antidote only works against poison. The only interesting item over here is the Book of Badillos. It costs 500, so it's rather expensive, but you do not have to use your spell slots in order to cast healing. Not sure I want to spend almost all of my gold at this point to get potentially free healing. Also, every single time you heal using the book, there's a chance of it being consumed. However, I kinda need to heal people right now. Yeah, I have the gold, I need the healing. It's kind of a no-brainer. I don't really tend to buy items anyway. Okay, fine. Might as well buy the Book of Badios for Utlau. Yeesh. I'm broke. Can this even be equipped? I wouldn't expect it to, but you never know. No, you cannot equip it, you can just use it. Fair enough. Speaking of which, can I just use it? Can we just effectively camp over here and do things, or do we have to go down to the maze for that to be the case? No, I think we have to descend into the dark, gloomy depths of the maze. I'm not even sure what I want to do in the maze at this point in time. I have basically two options. I can either insist on thoroughly exploring the first floor, or I can instead decide to focus on exploring the second one, obviously. I do know, of course, the knowledge of the secret doors has been wiped out. So on one hand, I can just go down here, descend onto the second floor and explore that. On the other, I could go back here. I know that there's a very tough fight somewhere around here, and right now I should be able to manage that one. If I use all of my characters and burn through the spells, I should be able to slay those stupid ghosts. The ghosts that were seemingly immune to really powerful magic. Also, there's this spot for me to visit. So, I don't know. I'm tempted to go here first. I've never really been here. I've never gone through the darkness over here. Might as well inspect that. Yeah, I've sold myself on the idea. First, let's camp, however, and have my priest use an item. Use the Book of Badios. Can you not? Can you... Utlau. Cast a spell. Combat only. You know, reading comprehension is an important thing. Book of Badios. Combat only. Well, once we get into combat, I presumably have got to do that. But never... Oh, right, of course. I can check the bestiary. That's one thing I can do. Do we know a lot about the slimes? Not really. Not for the most part. We know everything there is to know about orcs. They are accompanied by kobolds 20% of the time, and they give lousy treasures. They can run away, and they are resistant to fire. Here are kobolds, accompanied by orcs 15% of the time. Somehow they like one another, what can I tell ya? The group size is 2d2 plus 1. This is how much experience they give. Base armor class is 8. Not much hit in terms of hit points. 2 attacks though. Unknown resistances and further details. Undead kobolds, on the other hand, are undead. Obviously. But they're even flimsier. I mean, 10 as basic AC. Pathetic. But then again, you can also just turn undead and get rid of them that way. Then there are the rogues. The rogues. 10 base AC. I don't know anything about bushwhackers. Presumably they're more of a threat. They are worth more XP at the very least. There are zombies, accompanied by creeping cruds 20% of the time. I don't even know what that is. They're undead, so you can turn undead. Base AC 4, they are difficult to hit. And the HP, very random. 1d10 plus 1, so it could be 2, it could be 11. You don't know. Oh, and on top of that, yeah, they can paralyze you if they hit you. So zombies are surprisingly terrifying. Then there's Murphy's Ghost. That's the thing I want to kill. Group size 1d1, so 1. But you get 4,450 XP for killing a single one. I'm not sure I should even bother trying to go for this thing. But, oh, it's also number 77. It's a really rough encounter. But the treasures, the riches, the wonderful things I could get out of that. Yes, think of the loot. Not necessarily the best mindset. Okay, let's go through here and then... What? What was that? Could have, let me stand back. I don't know what that sound was. Have I spotted something? Was it the sign? Was that it? I don't know, I heard a ping. Anyway, we can go into the darkness. We are here right now. When we go through the darkness, who knows where we'll get discouraged, but... Ever so clever. What waits within these Stygian halls? I don't know, you tell me. Can we back out? We can! Haha! The darkness doesn't teleport me. You get a ping because you can read a sign apparently. Ow! That's a wall. Okay. Does it lead to a secret door? Ow! Well, I love this method of wall detection. Sublime. Huh. Ugh! A wall. Are you a wall? No, no, no. Do you have a doll? Just fall, Alex. This is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. This is gonna be just fine. Attack, attack, attack. We can't learn anything new about orcs. Come on now. Oh, this is the time to use the Book of Badios' healing. Wait. It's not a Book of Dios, it's a Book of Badios. It deals damage. What am I doing? Oh. Okay, I've misread two things. Of course it's combat only. It's the damage dealing spell. Well, you know, it was a good purchase nonetheless, but my goodness, I need to pay attention. Yeesh. I am not attacking orcs with the magical book. Defend. Attack from the shadows. Defend. Yeesh. Well, maybe I should have cast the healings. Nah, Timmy can take more of a punishment. Timmy kills an orc. An orc flees, rightfully so. Ilya hides. Orc is killed, another orc is killed, down they go. Orcs are no threat at this point at all. I mostly want to just level Ire up. It is very dark here, you don't say. We are round here. This is indeed a wall. This is also a wall. How about this? It's also a wall. Over here. This is a wall. An encounter, 3 kobolds. Pathetic! My goodness, that hidden section when you go to the right is significantly more deadly than this little section. The monsters surprised you. Oh yeah, and then they all ran away. Wow, what an encounter. They ambushed me and then they ran away. All of them. Can't blame them though. We still took the gold. I mean, why wouldn't we? We're adventurers, that's what we do. It's not all we do, but it is something we do. Oh, hello. There's a wall here. There's a wall there from both sides, yes, and another wall here. Another wall there. Here's another wall. Ow, another wall. Yep, this is a wall. What about this? It's a wall. Open door. Well, how do you know there's a door there? Instead of doom, an old man in low robes shouts. Be gone, strangers. No, no! I wanna... You know, I'm getting sick of old men yelling at me. Old man yells at adventuring party. I'm just trying to go through a damn maze over here. And I keep getting yelled at. Okay. Well, no one has leveled up. I have no business back in town. We're going straight back to the maze, I'm afraid. An encounter, kobolds and undead kobolds. We've got kobolds in two varieties. Okay, tell you what. Attack the regular kobolds. Attack the regular kobolds. Attack the regular kobolds. And if the priest turn undead. Julia's gonna hide in the shadows, and the mage is just gonna try to discover something new about... how was my bestiary when I need it? Learn something new about the undead kobolds. Fight! It's a kobold. This spell's dead, so two of them go back into the abyss. Undead kobold misses. Undead kobold misses Krur. Good stuff. Ire kills a kobold. Kobold flees. Ulia remains hidden. Attack, attack, attack. Turn undead. Attack from the shadows. Learn. Nothing new has been learned. Come on, mage. Such a disappointment. He was supposed to be so intelligent. Ugh. So far, we're just farming gold, really. Read sign, yeah, whatever. I think we should refuse to open the stupid door. That's it. That's about as much as I've learned from this experience. Okay, mage. If you please. No. Mage, cast. Duma pick. All has been revealed. Okay, this leads me... No, this is the door that leads me to the stupid mage. Okay, and when we go north from here, where do we end up? Is this a wall? We are not opening the stupid door. Well, according to this, we're on the edge of reality. So when we move forward, we presumably loop around. Because we are in non-Euclidean space. Okay, hello there, kobolds. Attack, attack, attack. Learn about kobolds. Also, Ulia, you learn about kobolds as well. And you, mage, please learn something. Kobold hits Krur. Timmy hits the kobold. Pathetic. Fails to learn anything new. Fails to learn anything new. Fails to learn anything new. The kobold flees. Yes, the easiest way of getting rid of kobolds. Waiting for them to run away. Learn. And learn. And learn again, believe it or not. Fail to learn anything new. Fail to learn anything new. Come on, people. Just look at them. Look at them. Figure things out. I don't know. Dissect them. Do something. How do I see this? Have we teleported here or something? We have teleported somewhere. Well, tell you what. I am going to cast Duma Pick again. I have the spell slots. Where am I? Ha ha ha! This is where I am. So, if you go north through here, you get disgorged all the way over here. Hey, back in the darkness! Yes! The darkness you enter through here. You go over here to this little nook. Oh! And last time I discovered the same place with the wizard. This is it. The 919. This is the spot with the wizard. Okay. And over here we have a path down. However, I don't want to go down the path down. I want to fight the powerful undead foe on level 1. I would say the boss on level 1. So we are going to do just that. Okay, there's a wall here. Go down here. Go through the... No, wait, what? What? Ow. A friendly group of kobolds. They hail you and welcome. Hi! Hello, kobolds. I'll leave you in peace. Would you look at that? They know not to mess with me. They know better at this point. Oh boy, let me guess. Let me guess, you cannot go back. There is no going back. There could be some going back. A limited amount of going back, perhaps. Now, the undead kobolds, however, you cannot come to terms with these guys, I'm afraid. I guess further down the line, since you want to explore as deep into this damn place as possible, you will go for the elevator to get all the way down from level 1 to level 5 because it's a shortcut. Otherwise, there's little point. Dispel undead. Learn. Otherwise, there's little point in just going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. Also, I could have the frontliners defend and the backliners dispel. Well, the priest dispel. Round 1, fails to learn anything new. Down you go. Mrs. Timmy, Mrs. Krur. Krur kills a kobold, fails to learn anything new. Kobold, undead kobold, I mean. Mrs. Timmy. Dead kobold, Mrs. Krur. Dispel, turn undead! I love that. Okay. Here's the way I see it. Here are my options. I'm sorry, I'm dreadfully wrong. I have 3 options. I thought my options are as follows. I can use the elevator to go down, or I can talk to the mage and get teleported back up. No, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. My other option is to go all the way down here and get back here through the darkness. I can leave the darkness if I go south. Then I can go east, get teleported back here, and fight the ghosts. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head south. Duh. And out I go. See? That was simple, wasn't it? Everybody do the dinosaur. Now we get... Wait, no. Damn it! I always look to the right. I should have turned to the left. Well, whatever. We've teleported back here. What was it? 5 zombies in full bushwhack. Okay, this is deadly. The southeastern corner of level 1? Yeah, it's pretty horrifying. Attack the zombies, the priority. Attack the zombies. Attack the zombies. Turn undead. Hide in the shadows and try to learn more things about zombies, mage. The mage is just trying to learn over here, okay? Actually, hold on. I'm tempted to just cast a debuff on the zombies. Yeah, I presumably should. So hold on. Attack zombies, attack zombies, attack zombies. Turn undead on zombies. Ulia should probably hide in the shadows, yes. And the mage can... Oh, he can't. He can't cast a spell, but why? He doesn't have the initiative? Whatever. Maybe he's surprised. Okay, fine. In that case, do inspect the zombies. Yeesh. Best I can do. Timmy misses the zombie. Oh boy. They're undead! They're all gone. Okay, we've not learned anything new about the zombies, but turn undead is pretty good. That's what we've learned. Attack, attack, attack. I don't know. What is the priest even supposed to do in these circumstances? I'm not using up my spell slots. Well, just inspect the bushwhackers. Ulia. Can you really just inspect them, and Kvelan also inspect them. Try to learn new things. Fail to learn anything new. Classic. One of them flees. Another one flees. Gets hit. Fails to learn anything new. And Timmy gets hit for 11 points of damage. Wow, that was pretty random. Attack. 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 Fine. Be that way. Cast the healing spell on Timmy because he desperately needs it. Learn. Learn. Fails to learn anything new. Come on, people, try harder. Oh, just one hit point left. Oh, and he flees. Of course he does. I'm still going to get some goods, some gold, some experience out of this. Experience. Oh no, you only get for the ones you have slain. Well, that's rather unfortunate. Okay, okay. There we go. This is it. This is it. It's going to be a tough encounter, but I'm prepared. Well, I don't know. Let's see if I manage. You see a large statue of a hooded humanoid. There's a golden light coming from a hole in the hood. The statue is bejeweled with precious and semi-precious stones. In front of the statue is an altar from which incense is burning. Okay. Tell you what, let's camp, and I will have Utlov do some more healing. So Dios Antimi. And Dios him again. He's been healed up quite a decent bit. Okay. And now, let's fight the mega zombies. Murphy's ghosts. Actually, one single Murphy's ghost. Oh, he summons an apparition, I think. Okay, so there's one ghost. You surprised the monsters. As I should have. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Attack, attack, attack. The level 4 now for the most part, except for Ray, who has leveled up, but I haven't given her the level up. Here's Utlau. He should dispel undead. I mean, come on. How does that not work on Murphy's ghost? He's undead, isn't he? Let's try it anyway. Okay, Ulia. Hide in the shadows, and Kfelan, you inspect Murphy's ghost. Fight. Round 1. Utlau fails to dispel Murphy's ghost. Ulia hides in the shadows. Timmy misses, crew misses. Kfelan observed new details. Iray misses. Why? And the ghost keeps healing. Attack. 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 Fine. Cast. I could hypothetically use the book version of the spell. This is a group effect. Ugh. Fine, let's bless the party for this encounter. You attack from the shadows, and you cast a spell. That affects a group of enemies. I say the fire spell. Okay, let's deal damage to this guy. Timmy misses the ghost. Krul misses the ghost. Come on, Ulia misses the ghost. -2 AC on everyone. Halito is ineffective. How is this happening? How can we not hit this guy? Attack, attack, attack. Cast, well, I don't know, even more of a blessing, please. Ulia, hide in the shadows. Kfelan, cast Halito. Fight! Hides in the shadows. Misses Murphy's ghost. Come on. Halito. He took 2 points of damage. -2 AC. Misses. Ulia remains hidden. And he heals 1. This is pointless. Attack, attack, attack. Cast. Oh, I don't know. The blessing spell? No. Badios. Attack from the shadows, and you cast Halito. Spell points exhausted. Oh, that's not good. Okay, fine. -4 AC. Turn the guy to glass. Make him fragile. -4 AC on the ghost. Yes! That's what we need. Lower AC on the ghost. Yes! Ulia misses. Iray misses. Timmy come on, people. Murphy's ghost also misses Iray. Okay. Recovers 1 HP. Ugh. Attack, attack, attack! Cast. Badios, I guess. Maybe I should have statued him. Badios. You hide in the shadows. You cast the glass spell again, I guess. Hold on. No, what am I talking about? This is -4 AC on the caster. I should have cast Darkness. Ugh. Gotta read. I should have cast Darkness twice instead. Whatever. Maybe, just maybe this will help. Well, at least I've helped the AC on the mage. That might help because the mage then will not get hit if the ghost somehow decides and is able to attack. Dilto, Darkness, +2 AC penalty. Badios was ineffective. The ghost recovers 1 HP. Can it actually be slain? This is gonna take forever. Dispel Undead. Hide in the shadows. Try to learn. Misses. Hides in the shadows. Hits 1 time for 4 points of damage. Good. Progress. The ghost misses Cruel. Timmy misses. Quellan fails to learn. Fails to dispel. Recovers 1 HP. Attack, attack, attack. We need to deal more than 1 point of damage to him. Should have given him more of a penalty. But, you know. Dispel the ghost. Attack from the shadows and learn. Fight! Misses. Timmy hits for 2 hit points. Okay, progress has been made. Yes. Hits 1 time for 11 damage. Well done, Ray. He restores a hit point. Attack, attack, attack. I should have cast the debuff twice, but I made a mistake. Mistake was made. Dispel the undead. Hide. Inspect. Fight! Miss. Ulia hides. Fails to do anything. Timmy misses. Come on, people. Ray misses. Cruel misses. Okay. Attack, attack, attack. Dispel. Attack from the shadows. Learn. Cruel misses. Come on, people. 10 points of damage. We're making progress. He only heals a single point of damage. At this pace, we are going to prevail. So much experience will be gained. Cruel takes 2 points of damage. He'll live. Attack, attack, attack. Dispel. Turn undead. Hide in the shadows. Learn. Fight. Fails to dispel. Fails to learn. Hides in the shadows. 2 points of damage to Ray. That's fine. Timmy misses. Cruel misses. Come on, people. Ray misses. Attack, attack, attack. Oh, I needed those 2 debuffs. Dispel. Attack from the shadows. I'm not using the book, I guess. Learn. Could hypothetically book cast Badios. 5 points of damage dealt. Excellent. Progress has been made. Plenty of progress. Hello, Ray, what are you gonna do? Misses the ghost. Timmy misses the ghost. Quellan has failed to learn anything. Timmy's ghost misses Timmy. He's attacking Timmy. It's pretty nice. Attack, attack, attack. Does it make sense to try and dispel this guy? I'd like to learn more things about him. You hide in the shadows, you learn. Misses. Ulia hides. 1 point of damage. Okay, so we'll even. Because he's gonna heal 1 point of damage. 8 points of damage dealt. Progress. Attack, attack, attack. Inspect. Attack from the shadows. Inspect. Fails to learn anything new. William misses Murphy's ghost. Hits Cruel for 2 points of damage. That's still fine. Timmy misses Murphy's ghost. Ray hits Murphy's ghost 1 time for 10 damage. Fails to learn anything new. Cruel misses. It requires 1 point. Attack, attack, attack. Learn. Hide, learn. Fails to learn, hides in the shadows. 11 points of damage. Almost dead. Well, better than undead. Hits Cruel for 2 points of damage. He'll live. Hits for 5 points of damage. Okay, almost gone. Attack, attack, attack. Inspect. Attack from the shadows. Inspect. Fight! Timmy misses. Ray kills Murphy's ghost. Well done, Ray. You deserve level 4. Or more, perhaps. And you've learned nothing new. Typical. Ulia has leveled up to 5. Can we interact with this again? Whoa, boy! Okay, no! Okay, we're done, we're running. We are just running. I didn't expect to be able to fight Murphy's ghost again. Especially since, you know, apparently you can spawn 2 of them. Let's fight? Well, actually run, but okay. Failed to run away. Uh-oh. And we ran away successfully. Only one person needs to successfully run away for us to run away. We have fled and are now hiding in another place entirely. Okay. Okay. We should presumably visit the wizard, level up, and what? Is there anything else we really want to do over here? I think I've explored this floor as thoroughly as I possibly could have. There might be some other spots I haven't really seen, but what? Well, tell you what, there's this place I haven't really seen. There's this, possibly this little corner. These ones, that's about it. They could be hidden rooms for all I know. Or they could not be hidden rooms. Maybe that's a solid wall. Maybe that's a possibility. I don't know. Same goes for this area. Could be a hidden corridor, could be nothing. But I think we might want to leave. Well, if I want to leave, the only way to leave is through... Interesting, I pressed control not to go through the door, but to see the last Duma pick. I think I might have doubled up on my bindings. Well, whatever. Five kobolds, we can take that on. Attack, attack, attack. These are regular kobolds, so not much of a threat. Inspect to learn more about kobolds. You hide in the shadows, you learn more about kobolds. Fails to eyes, exposed. Deduce new insights about the kobolds. We have actually learned about kobolds. Kobold... Hold on, no, that's cruel hitting. The kobolds are not hitting us. Good news. Felon knows all there is to know about kobolds. Irei has been horribly, gruesomely injured by the kobolds. Actually, no, there's nothing new to be discovered about the kobolds, so just... Harry, I guess? Timmy misses, Uli hides in the shadows. One kobold left. Fight. Final kobold has been slain. And we found a chest! Okay, inspect the chest. Who will inspect the chest? Julia, obviously. No trap. Well, in that case, let's open the chest. Who will open the chest? The person with the most HP. Timmy. We get gold and a sword! Well, well, well. Look at us being all fancy and acquiring a sword. Presumably inferior to a longsword. No, it's an unidentified sword, even better. Well, we'll inspect it soon enough. Actually, we'll just have it identified back in town. Alright, I've stepped into the darkness. We go left. Until we hit a wall. We go down. And we step out. We can just go back to town on our own. Oh, this is the exit, of course it is. Well, not the exit. This is the way to level 2, of course, if we were so bold as to go down there. 3 bubbly slimes. We have rarely encountered these silly slimes. Haven't learned much about them, really. This is the perfect opportunity. Attack, attack, attack. Learn, learn, and learn. Fail to learn anything new. Fail to learn anything new. Come on, people, learn about the slimes, please. 1 slime left, which misses Timmy. Slay, slay, slay. Inspect, inspect, inspect. The bubbly slime misses Timmy, and it gets completely obliterated. Okay, well, over here, facing this, out we go. Oh, and as a result of this, we now have 4 people who have leveled up. Everyone except for Utlau and Kvelan. Good news, good stuff. Many level ups. Okay, how about first of all we identify items? Yeah, you have to identify them. Right. Oh, no, hold on. You can click on the all over here. And you don't have to identify them from these slots. You can just click. 12 gold pieces to identify the sword. It is a longsword. Okay. Is that an improvement of an anointed base? I don't know. What are the stats on these? Probably not. We can always check, I guess. Can we? Maybe we cannot. I don't know. Well, maybe we have to check that out elsewhere. Inspect character. Okay, you have to do that at the inn. So a longsword has +4 to hit and 1d8 damage. Anointed mace +2 to hit, 2d3 damage. No attack minimum, whatever that means. No attack minimum. Is there a suggestion that stuff does at least 1 point of damage at times and the anointed mace either does or doesn't? Does it do at least 1 point of damage, or is the whole point that it doesn't? It could do 0 damage if you're attacking a particularly beefy enemy. What have we learned about the ghost, by the way? Have we learned anything? Group size 1d1. Then how did I spawn 2 ghosts off of that, whatever that was? Little chapel. Base AC -3. Good luck hitting that. Yes, that's exactly what I need to do. I need to apply the debuff twice. So I would have dragged it out to 1 AC instead of just putting it at -1. HP range 10d10 +10. With a single attack. Wow. But you get treasure type D, whatever that is. Actually, what is that? $80 to 400 gold and no items. Wow, it's pretty abysmal. Yeah, just some gold. That's all you get. Okay, let's level these men and women up. We're leveling up Timmy. He just got a mere 4 hit points, but then again, he doesn't need that many. And 3 attribute points. I'm pretty pleased with the outcome. I could give him strength so he deals more damage. And quite frankly, it's not the worst of ideas, all in all. But there's also a temptation to give him agility so he evades things. Or luck, for that matter. No, I think I should go for strength and agility. Yeah, let's bump up his strength to 17. And we go to Krur. 7 hit points and 2 attribute points. He's got strength and vitality all the way at max. I would say bump up agility the tiniest bit. Ire, level up. Strength and vitality at a maximum already. How about we grant her a bit more agility? And then there's Ulia. Level her up. Max agility and luck. Not that much vitality though. She gains a single hit point and a single attribute point. She doesn't deal that much damage when coming out from the shadows. Fine, I'm gonna grant her some more strength. And that's it. I could rest some of my characters, but at this point I think I might want to rest all of my characters. I need the mage and the priest to recover the spell slots. Cruel, Timmy, and Ray need to rest because they need to recover hit points. I think the only person who doesn't have to rest is Ulia. Fine, I will rest them piecemeal. Recovered 0 Vim. Wait, what? Recovered 0 hit points, whatever. Some Vim consumed. Yep. That's the unfortunate price you have to pay. Wait, what? Oh, I had the wrong person selected. Oh, that's gonna sting. Krur. Rest. Some Vim has been consumed. Okay. So they are all rested. And healed. Mana points have been restored. On every last one of them. And based on how I have managed to do so far, based on the fact that I have explored all of level 1, and that I have slain the ghost that has ultimately been the bane of my existence for the longest time, I think next time I go down into the dreadful maze, I will head straight for level 2. There's not much left for me to explore in level 1 now, is there? So that's what we are going to map out next time. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.